thank you. Take a seat. I'm just gonna be taking some notes and getting to know you a little better. My name is Dr. Quinzel, and, well, I'm gonna be looking after you while you're here at Arkham. We don't seem to have your name. You go by an alias? Okay. Joker. I mean, if that's what you decide. Why Joker? Is there any specific reason you chose that name? Okay. Well, I'm sure we can learn a little more about you and why you chose that. Do you know why you're here? Well, that's the physical reason, yes, the Batman did capture you. But do you know why you're not in jail? Well, this is an asylum. We do treat patients here. So, I just want to kind of see which class you're in, what type of patient you are. I'm sure you're very unique, but according to your notes, the other doctors that spoke to you, I've got here psychotic, close to schizophrenic. Would you agree with that? Yes, I've always been a doctor. Yes. No, I have never thought about robbing a bank or killing someone. Yeah. Thrilling? I'm sure it is. What's it like? Why don't you tell me how it makes you feel when you do these things? Do you feel happy? Elated? What about physically? Does it harm you? Do you feel nauseous or nothing? It makes you laugh? Okay, laughter makes you smile. Happiness, okay. Me? I don't really have time for frivolities. This is about you anyway. We're trying to find out a little more about yourself, right? Right. So when you killed that man, how did it feel? How did you feel inside? Fascinating. It gave you a sense of relief. Describe that to me. Well, we all feel like that at different times, but we don't all go out and kill somebody, you know? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll just write that down, okay? Elation and happiness. Pride. Let's talk about guilt. Do you ever feel guilty for the things you do? No? Well, we all feel guilty for some things, right? No, not at all. That must be freeing. Being able to do whatever you want. I mean, that's amazing. Oh no, these are completely confidential. Whatever you tell me, I keep to myself. Of course. How about we get back to the name you chose? The Joker. You leave calling cards that say, like playing cards? A literal calling card. So it's the jester motif that you like. He is always smiling, happy, carefree. To pair with the Joker, I suppose some sort of Harlequin design or my first name? I'm afraid I can't give out that kind of information. Yeah. Let's see. Depending on the results I get here today, that's what will determine the kind of place you stay in with security and if you need maximum or just the usual. I suppose you could probably escape from a normal prison, but we probably won't be moving you from Arkham for a while. And the people who patrol around the asylum, I know them well. I know their shifts, for example, when they change. That's not important at the moment, though. What's important is helping you get better. Oh, so you don't believe anything's wrong? Some may say that's denial. But if that's how you choose to live your life, then I don't see why there's a problem. Do you? No. No problem at all. I'm glad. I'm glad you feel like you can open up to me. It's a pleasure talking to you. Well, I try. Do you feel like you can speak your mind? Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you feel like you can talk properly to me. It's intriguing speaking to you. You're definitely the most interesting person I've spoken to in a long time. Some of the other patients and some of the guards have mentioned hearing you laugh. Well, they do say that's the best medicine, right? Yes. So have you always used certain personas to deal with things? I'm assuming that's why you've taken on this Joker role. You want to deal with something in your life that you have no control over. Would that be a fair statement? So you're totally in control. Tell me more about it. You feel like you can do whatever you like. But you're basically a prisoner here now, so how would that work out? Ah. But you'd need help with that. You couldn't just walk out the front door. A friend. Well, we all need friends. Me? Well, I mean, it's flattering, but this is our first session. Maybe after a few more we can talk a little about other things. Who knows, maybe we will become friends. I'd like that. Would you? Potential. I don't really see much potential in myself, but you do? What kind of potential? Something I could do? Well, if you ever need a favor, I suppose I could use my authority to try and help at least a little. If there's something you need, feel free to tell me. Oh. I could probably arrange that. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Our session's just about up. remember, it's totally confidential. Nothing you say to me or I say to you is heard by anyone else. Yeah. Okay. Well, this has been eye-opening. Definitely. I'll see you again tomorrow. It was lovely meeting you. Goodbye.